Hey everyone, Spider-Man 1991. I'm back again, and I've got my comics from last week, so now I'm going to review them. Okay, first up, I only got one Marvel title for that week, and that was Amazing Spider-Man. The good news is, it's an annual, so, you know. Alright, let's take a look where the story begins, shall we? First of all, we've got the recap as a wedding invitation. For, if you haven't read the recent issues of Spidey, J. Jonah Jameson's father has asked Aunt May to marry him, and she says yes. And this takes place for the engagement party. But first, we have a little prologue taking place several years ago in Oregon, where we have some guy getting beat up while his house is on fire. And when we finally see who the beater is, it's Peter Parker. Which cuts right down here to the engagement party, where they're in Boston, by the way, where Jonah Sr. Has taken May and everyone to Boston to celebrate their engagement. And I like how Peter jokingly calls J. Jonah his bro or whatever, like, sure thing, bro, and then he says, and Peter also talked about how, you know, Aunt May was like a mother to him, and Peter first jokingly called JJ Sr. dad and stuff, but Jay surprises Aunt May with a present, which is, first off, it's a photograph of her family, the Rileys. You may remember from Clone Saga, Ben Riley. Riley was May's maiden name. And, well, pretty much now Jay got the entire Riley family together to help celebrate her engagement and stuff. That was nice. Peter's meeting his aunt's family for the first time. And they're all taking a shine to him, and he's got 3 hot cousins, by the way. And if you look here, oh man, you probably can't see it, but it's a funny line where Peter's like thinking, oh man, I wish I was gay, because he's getting extremely attracted to his cousins, and he's like feeling good, while at the same time Peter's just like, I don't know, he feels out of place there and stuff, and he's in the bathroom thinking, okay, when did someone attack, please, anyone, Silver, Sinister 6, Ticklish 12, whatever, and then all of a sudden they come out, this guy pops up after Peter, and I mean, he's got, like, Wolverine-like claws and stuff. He's an adamantium. Fights Peter, and, like, every single fight wherever Supervillain shows up and attacks Peter, he falls out of the roof, and then, next thing we know, he gets into his Spidey costume. And it's kind of like a formula for every single Spidey fight, you know. Okay, anyways, they fight, and the people of Boston are actually cheering on Spider-Man, which is pretty different taste from New York. And this guy is apparently part raptor or whatever. Well, he's called Raptor in this. He shows raptors fighting him, and then Peter finally gets him pinned, and then he asks, what do you have against Peter Parker? And then it's revealed that he asks, what do you have against Peter Parker? And he says, like, that man attacked my house. And then he says, his name's not Peter Parker, it was Ben Riley. And everyone knows, and if you've read Clone Saga, then you know that Ben Riley was Peter's clone. He masqueraded as Spider-Man when Mary Jane was pregnant, although I don't know how they kind of how Clone Saga works now, since, you know, the whole marriage fell through and stuff. After that, they fight. Peter says that Ben Riley's dead, but like as usual, the broken man does not believe Spider-Man, runs off. And Peter shows up in the hospital stating that he went to go take pictures and stuff. And then he finally is happy about the marriage between his aunt, and Jonah's father. And again, he calls J. Jonah Jr. bro again one more time. Then he goes and Googles the guy Raptor's name, and finds out that there was an arson fire that Ben was supposedly responsible for, and he thinks, Ben, what the hell did you do? And so now that's pretty much it. I liked this. This was a good annual. It was the best setup for what's going to happen after American Son. It's pretty thick though, so like most annuals, but hey, I gave it a 9 out of 10. So it was awesome. My only complaint is that this could have been after this week when American Son concluded. Alright, now for DC. Starting off with Superman, World of New Krypton. This is one of the 3 Superman books that was out after Kandor was resized and such. Okay, first of all, Superman's in. Okay, wait one moment. Okay, Superman is in his cell. He's on trial. Superman, or, well, as I'm going to call him for the book now, Kal-el, since, you know, he's on a planet full of popular people as strong as him. He's on trial because he disobeyed Zod's order. He and Lieutenant Nar disobeyed Zod's, General Zod, who's in charge now. He's in the Kryptonian army, and he disobeyed Zod's orders to kill a fugitive, so he's on trial for that, for disobeying the Supreme Officer. This is a cool trial scene. It's like how Superman, at the beginning of Superman 1 and 2, you know, back on Krypton stuff. I like how they honor the movies in these. Zod basically, yeah. Eventually, Superman gets Nara acquitted by saying that he was the one who told her not to listen to Zod. So she's acquitted, and now Superman is on trial, and, well, there is no Phantom Zone, so Superman is going to have to be executed. I mean, Kal-El is going to face execution. Eventually, Kal's friend in the series, Tyre Van, shows up saying that he'll destroy the force field for him to get out of here and go to Earth. Eventually, it's revealed that Tyre was actually a spy for Zod, and that he set it up so that Kal could escape back to Earth, because apparently General Zod thinks that it's his plan. He doesn't want Kal-El here because he hates the House of El. Eventually, Kal-El just stays in it. Kal just stays in his cell, though. He doesn't escape. And Zod somehow respects that he's still willing to stand up for his principles and stuff. Then, the trial, everyone says he's guilty. Zod sticks up for him by saying that the religious guild does grant absolution, since it's at the time of a Kryptonian holiday. So, now Zod leaves it up to the religious guild whether or not Kal-El should be executed. And luckily, he gets acquitted. He's free! Yay! And he joins General Zod, Kara, and Supergirl, and her mother, Allura, while they're taking away the barrier that was around Kandor when, you know, Brainiac shrunk it and stuff. And now they're taking away the barrier. The barrier's gone, and now it's like their atmosphere is regulated and everything works out. But it seems everything is good, but then one of the soldiers of the military guild takes out a weapon and shoots Zod, and he's supposedly dead. Yeah. I gave this an 8 out of 10, though, because, well, you know, it was good. I'm going to stop right here and do a part, because I have to change my camera battery, and so this is just going to be like part 1, so I'm going to get to the rest of my books in part 2. Alright, so for now, signing off.